Beware of illegal videocassettes. Check whether this videocassette carries a genuine label hologram. Video piracy is a crime. Do not accept it. Demand a genuine cassette from your video store. Poor quality, illegal videocassettes reduce your viewing pleasure and jeopardize future film production. When in doubt, telephone the Federation Against Copyright Theft, FACT, on 081 568 6646. Or in Southern Ireland, in fact, on 1 677 071.
I came back home to raise crops and, God willing, a family.
So you want me to marry you then?
Well, that's a bit sudden, but all right.
Is that what you'd call a proposal?
I love you. Always have. I want to marry you.
In a land of timeless beauty, William Wallace was a man of peace.
I want to stay here with you.
And I with you.
You say you want to stay out of the troubles? If I can live in peace, I will.
But when they threatened his world,
Edward Longshanks is the most ruthless king ever to sit on the throne of England.
Scotland, my land.
and the woman he loved,
I want a home and shelter. It's all for nothing if you don't have freedom.
he was driven to war.
Go back to England and tell them there that Scotland's daughters and her sons are yours no more.
A rebellion was begun.
Under who?
William Wallace.
Rallies new volunteers in every Scottish town.
But come to fight and to die for you.
Stand up, man, I'm not the bold.
Pick a flock of your finest assassins and set a meeting.
My lord, Wallace is renowned for his ability to smell an amber room.
You'll dispatch our future queen with the notion that she comes in peace.
Longshanks desires peace.
He declares it to me, I swear it.
You tell your king, William Wallace will not be ruled, nor will any Scot, I think.
He waits for you at York. If you are man enough to come and face him.
Why do you help?
Because of the way you are looking at me now.
Where are you going?
I'm going to pick a fight.
Well, you didn't get dressed up for nothing.
We can't beat an army.
We can! And we will! Would you be willing, for one chance, just one chance, to tell our enemy that they may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom?
If we win, we'll have what none of us have ever had before. A country of our own.
Mel Gibson, Sophie Marceau, Braveheart.
The Aborigines think that if you take the picture, that you take a piece of their soul. Wrong about that. It's the guy taking the picture that loses a piece of his soul. And if you take enough pictures,
it's a perfect setup, don't you think?
In the eye of a camera,
black man.
in the mind of a girl,
You're right. That's him.
I killed her. I killed her.
in the smile of a woman. What do you know?
I want that tape.
In the hands of a killer.
Das ist das.
In the flash of an instant. What you see isn't always what you get. lipstick camera. A deadly web of crime.
These guys are shuffling money around the planet faster than we can keep up with them.
Is about to come unstuck.
Listen to me, I can make this safe for you, but I need the disc.
She was a cop, working undercover.
Where is the disc, okay? It's not in the bag anymore.
And he has something everybody wants.
This is what you're looking for?
Now they're teaming up for a ride that'll take them over the edge.
Take your clothes off.
And on a collision course with corruption.
Have you ever had a $1 million fuck?
Murder and betrayal.
Alice double-crossed us. Carlos wants you to take him out.
I'm getting the feeling you've done this before.
I think we're going the wrong way!
Michael Bean.
Thanks.
Leilani Sorrell.
Look out!
Crash.
Where do I sign up?
It's only the smallest shaft of light, but it's all you've got. All you've got to distinguish one day from another. All you've got to remind you that the world still exists. All you've got to keep you from losing your mind. The motion picture inspired by the true story of Henry Young. He was the only man strong enough to survive 3 years of solitary confinement at Alcatraz. And his lawyer was the only man brave enough.
This case is much more about you than him. He has no future.
To take on the brutal system that kept him there. Christian Slater.
Are you, Mr. Young, guilty of the murder of Rufus McCain?
Kevin Bacon.
I was a weapon. But I ain't no killer.
And Gary Oldman.
For every action, there is a definite and distinct reaction.
One broke the silence. The other broke the system.
I point to the Associate Warden, Mr. Glenn, the Warden, Mr. Humpson, and the institution known as Alcatraz and say, I accuse Alcatraz of the torture of Henry Young.
Murder in the first.
In a town where nothing much ever happens.
Mr. Sullivan, God just took out Mrs. Kruger's bird bath.
Nothing much ever happens.
No driving on the sidewalk.
Until now.
Sully, you're on the sidewalk.
Up yours, Raymer.
Paramount Pictures presents.
Get out of the truck now, Sully.
This is where a smart guy would get out of the truck.
Come on, Dad.
The man's a lunatic.
Halt!
You never use it.
The only way to communicate with Sully is to whack him in the head with a shovel.
Academy Award winner Paul Newman.
How about you and me go out there and get ourselves naked and then just see what happens?
Okay.
Academy Award winner Jessica Tandy.
Does it ever bother you that you haven't done more with the life God gave you?
Not often. Now and then.
And Melanie Griffith.
You always cheer me up. I think it's because you're the only person I know who's worse off than me.
It's because deep down, secretly, you're in love with me.
60 years old, still getting crushes on other men's wives. I would hope by the time I'm your age, I'm a little smarter than that.
Sure off to a slow start.
Other people change their minds occasionally. I keep thinking you might.
You do.
In a Robert Benton film.
Can I ask you a question? If you weren't a father to me, how come you're a grandfather to Will?
Because you got to start someplace. I just found out I'm somebody's grandfather. I'm somebody's father. And maybe I'm somebody's friend in the bargain.
Do you still bet on that horse race of yours?
What, the trifecta?
Yes.
Sure. I mean, the odds have got to kick in sooner or later.
Fine, that's exactly the way I feel about you.
Nobody's fool.
I think I'm getting too old for this job.
How come?
You're starting to look good to me.
I do that. I grow on people.
Roll stations, contact. Go.
Let's go!
0345 300 111, over.